Global pop superstar Katy Perry is tonight at the centre of a police investigation.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're detailing the allegations put forward by actress Ruby Rose against Katy Perry, a developing story that now has one of the world's biggest pop stars facing serious scrutiny.
Police have confirmed they are investigating Rose's claim the I Kissed a Girl singer assaulted her at a Melbourne nightclub.
The accusations. In mid-April 2026, actor and model Ruby Rose took to the social media platform Threads to accuse American pop superstar Katy Perry of indecently assaulting her nearly 20 years ago, claiming the incident took place at a nightclub in Melbourne's central business district.
These are serious allegations that Katy Perry is facing. Ruby Rose has described in graphic detail what allegedly happened.
It came in reply to a post about Katy Perry's reaction to Justin Bieber's Coachella performance, with Rose writing bluntly, "Katy Perry sexually assaulted me at Spice Market nightclub in Melbourne." She went on to note she was in her early 20s at the time, highlighting the nearly 2 decades it took for her to speak out publicly. In subsequent commentary, Rose described the encounter, saying Perry approached her while she was trying to avoid her. She claims the I Kissed a Girl singer then forcibly touched her in a manner she characterized as an assault. Those specific descriptive details came out in later replies to other commenters on Threads.
This is scandalous. Katy Perry is accused of some really horrifying actions here.
Rose also alluded to having photos and witnesses of the incident. She went on to describe a complicated dynamic where she said Perry had once helped her obtain a US visa, something she says contributed to why the allegation wasn't made publicly sooner.
I was shocked when I saw the post and I thought, where's this going to go? Are we going to get a denial? Is it just going to disappear? But no, there's a police complaint, it looks like, and an investigation now.
Police investigating. Just days after the claims were made public, law enforcement has officially stepped in.
Police in Victoria have confirmed they've launched an investigation into sexual assault allegations levelled at singer Katy Perry by Australian actress Ruby Rose.
On April 15, 2026, Victoria Police in Australia confirmed that detectives from the Melbourne Sexual Offences and Child Abuse Investigation Team are actively investigating the allegations. They say they are looking into a historic assault that occurred in 2010 at a licensed premises in Melbourne's central business district.
Rose listed a number of allegations about Perry on social media earlier this week, saying she had now decided to report the matter to police.
However, authorities have stated that, because the investigation is ongoing, they cannot provide additional details. They have confirmed they are aware of the incident and that it was reported to have occurred nearly 2 decades earlier, but declined to comment further while investigative work continues.
This is a very serious allegation involving two very recognizable names. It's the kind of story that the industry dreads most.
Ruby Rose herself later shared that she had finalized all of her reports to police and that she had been asked not to discuss the matter publicly as the authorities progress with the investigation. As of this publishing, no criminal charges have been publicly announced against Perry, and the police have not provided updates on evidence, potential witnesses, or when the investigation might conclude.
This is the thing, so many allegations of this nature are one person's version of events against another person's version of events. And I guess it's up to the police to determine if there's a likelihood of getting a conviction, whether they're going to investigate further, lay charges and take it to trial.
Who is Ruby Rose? Born in Australia, Ruby Rose is known as an actor, model, television presenter, and DJ. She broke through internationally with her fan-favorite role as Stella Carlin on Orange is the New Black, and later appeared in major action films such as John Wick Chapter 2.
No, thanks.
But many viewers also know her from her high-profile casting as Kate Kane in the series Batwoman, where she portrayed the first openly lesbian live-action superhero lead on network television. Her time on Batwoman, however, became controversial after her abrupt departure following season 1.
You want to hear the truth? You got Beth back. She doesn't need saving. But right now, there's some pretty high-profile hostages who do.
On my way.
When the exit was announced in 2020, Rose initially cited the long hours and physical toll of starring in a demanding action series following a serious onset back injury.
And I do really feel like
It was right for the show to pass the mantle onto someone else now.
But in the years that followed, she alleged in social posts that unsafe working conditions, pressure to immediately return after surgery, and unprofessional behavior by some crew members contributed to her departure. The producers and the CW later disputed her claims, stating that her exit was a result of workplace concerns about Rose's own behavior, professionalism, and interactions with cast and crew. Over the years, Ruby has been known for her openness, including her mental health struggles, which she has discussed candidly.
How hard was it for you at school?
The hardest time of my life, definitely.
You weren't safe?
No, I wasn't very safe at school at all.
Ruby versus Perry, what's been said? In the hours after Ruby Rose's social media disclosure, responses from both sides of the story emerged quickly.
Well, this certainly takes it from being just a bit of show business gossip from many, many years ago to now a very real news story that is obviously going to be investigated.
Rose, on her part, publicly framed the experience as something she had never felt able to disclose before, explaining that it took nearly 2 decades to find her voice and speak about what she described as traumatic. She also described having already attended a police station to make an official report. On the other side, Katy Perry's team was swift to issue a forceful denial.
Do you think she's just going to ignore it, wait for the investigation to play out and hope nothing comes of it? Or do you think the PR team are going to kick into gear and provide a response?
A spokesperson for Perry released a statement calling Rose's claims not only categorically false, they are dangerous, reckless lies.
Katy Perry's team says the allegations are categorically false, dangerous, reckless lies, claiming Ruby Rose has a well-documented history of making serious public allegations on social media.
They assert that Rose has a well-documented history of making serious public allegations on social media that have been denied by those named. While Perry herself has not made a detailed personal statement addressing the specifics of what was alleged, she did share a brief message on Instagram saying, "I love you," with a reference to her song, By the Grace of God.
By the grace of God, there was no other way. I picked myself back up. I knew I had to stay.
What's next? What happens next could take time. With Victoria Police actively investigating the allegation as a historical case, the immediate focus will be on gathering evidence, reviewing any documentation, and potentially speaking with witnesses.
Given the fact that it happened in 2010 allegedly, it's going to be very, very difficult to prove unless there's actually eyewitnesses to come forward. The CCTV vision will all be gone by now.
These kinds of investigations are known to move slowly, especially given the length of time since the alleged event. Meanwhile, both Ruby Rose and Katy Perry are expected to remain limited in what they can publicly say, particularly as legal considerations come into play.
Police say as it is ongoing, they can't provide further comment on it at this stage.
Katy, meanwhile, is gearing up for a major chapter as she prepares to launch a new era of music after leaving American Idol. Her personal life has also been in the spotlight amid widespread coverage of her now public relationship with former Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau.
Katy and Justin Trudeau just hard-launched in Paris, making it official. They're a couple, as they celebrated her 41st birthday at a cabaret show.
What do you make of Ruby Rose's allegations against Katy Perry? Share your thoughts on the emerging story in the comments below.